Today, we will talk about one of our newest reports called Dispatcher Report. You can use this report to continually analyze what is going on in the dispatcher. It will be particularly useful if you have multiple rules. It is common that some rules become outdated and are not used, but they are still active in the system, or that new rules are added on top of old rules and there is a conflict between them, which incorrectly affects the processing of the request. When you need to find out which rules are active and how many times they've been triggered in requests over a given period of time, or not triggered at all, use the dispatcher report. Let's analyze the examples in a little more detail and open the report itself. Here, you can select the report template, more on this later, the active period covered by the dispatcher, the conditions or actions of the rules you want, and you can optionally download the details in the CSV or XML format. It is also possible to request a report for the last or current month or week in just 2 clicks. Let's say we want to get all the rules that have an action to change the status of a request. In order to do this, select the appropriate action, the period for when such rules may have been triggered in the request, and generate a report. A chart with the number of records and a detailed table with rules will be displayed below. Data from the table can be exported to Microsoft Excel, CSV format, or printed. You can also edit the columns. Here, we see all the rules that have the requested change of status action, the group they are in, their status, whether they are currently enabled or not, and how many times the rule has been triggered in the request in the specified period. By clicking on a rule or group, you can quickly go to the dispatcher for editing. You can also sort and search by rules. If you need to get data on the same set of conditions and actions regularly, you can generate the report you want and then click on Add Template. Here, you will need to specify its name, and if necessary, you can restrict access to it. After that, the template can be selected here, and the data will be automatically pulled up. If you have any questions, feel free to contact our support team.